Hi, I'm Anya from Yoga Embodied. One of the questions I get a lot is about green juices or vegetable juices and what we think about vegetable juices from an Ayurvedic perspective. This is especially for those of you who have done like a one-day detox with me, or those of you who are on the full 4-week immersion of Yoga and Ayurveda, the Detox and Rejuvenate program online. Because you'll notice that very rarely in Ayurveda we would recommend raw vegetable juice or a raw salad. It's very rare. So you might wonder why, because in modern life we are almost it's suggested that we should eat plenty of raw vegetables, salads, and there's an abundance of juice bars where we can go and get our vegetable juices, or we can get them from the supermarket. So why would Ayurveda not suggest that in general? Because there are always modifications. Well, in the Charaka Samhita, which is one of the main books, there's a whole range of these books, it is said that healthy individuals should observe the following. Even while the food articles might be really healthy, the food should be eaten only in proper quantities. It should be hot, unctuous, and it should be eaten after the digestion of a previous meal. So when we think of hot food, what we want to do is really to have foods that are warm. Warm foods are easier for our digestive fire to digest. In Ayurveda, we think of the stomach having almost like a little furnace. So we want that furnace to burn just perfectly. When we put food onto the furnace or onto the fire, how will the fire evolve? If we put something that's nice and warm, like a stew, khichdi obviously, soups, maybe roasted vegetables, a casserole, those are vegetables that have been cooked for a while. So it's almost like from one cooking pot, from the stove or the hob, then it comes into the digestive fire, and it just continues to be digested very easily. When it's digested through the stomach, it goes through the rest of the digestive system. We get the nutrients and we eliminate what we don't need. If you have the image that our stomach, the organ of the stomach, is like a little fire, and you then put something on it that is cold or raw and light, the fire can do two different things. It can either suddenly evolve a lot, it will burn completely and burn it out, or it might not be able to take that. It might be difficult for the fire to digest that. Suddenly our own fire has to work really hard to help that digestive process because it's not been prepared already. So our digestion, our fire in our stomach, tries really hard to break down this raw salad or the raw juice that we've been ingesting. So we put the digestive fire under a lot of stress, and potentially, again, the fire might just burn really brightly because it's too light and there's nothing to kind of kindle the fire. And we get digestive upsets, or we completely dull the fire. We put too much on, or we especially with vegetable juices, we might almost kill the fire. So it doesn't digest what we have put in. So we have all these wonderful vegetables, either in the form of a juice or a salad, but all the nutrients, according to Ayurveda, won't be transformed because we have almost killed the digestive fire. So this is why that we generally don't suggest vegetables that are raw and light. However, there are always exceptions to the rule. So when we think of the fire or of our stomach being a digestive fire, if our fire is really bright and strong, then it's easier for us to digest raw or colder foods. So if you know that your digestion is super efficient and you can put raw or light foods onto it without you being affected, you can eat it. It might be easier to digest in the middle of the day when it's not just your internal fire that's burning bright, but the external fire as well. So the middle of the day when the sun is bright, or in the summertime, we have that extra fire, the extra heat that can help the digestive process. So therefore we might find it easier to digest salads or vegetable juices in the summer, in the middle of the day, and for those who have a really strong digestive fire. So that's one of the other times that perhaps vegetable juice would be suitable. If you just love your vegetable juices and it's something that you crave, you listen to your body. Is that a healthy craving? Like, is it your body that really needs it, or is it an unbalanced craving? Some of the things we can help to support that digestive process will be to add ginger. So you can usually get a ginger shot, or you can add some ginger in your juice, because ginger is nice and warming and it's a digestive, so that's a fantastic thing to use in your food and your drinks anyway. And do not add any ice cubes either. So that's the perspective on Ayurveda and green juices and salads. So basically, warm foods, easier to digest according to Ayurveda. The salads and fruit juices have light and cold, cooling qualities. So a little bit more challenging for most digestive systems to digest. But if you want it, enjoy it in the middle of the day on a warm summer day. So I hope that clarified it. Thanks for watching.